My channel has a first name, it's called Fashionista. My channel has a second name, it's Diana. I like to react on some days, and if you ask me why, I'll say my fans inspire me every day to be myself each single day. Hi Diamonds, what's up? I am Daya, also known as Fashionista Daya, and welcome to or back to my channel. You guys know something different about me? Do you guys notice something different? I'm hoping the camera's in focus today, but you guys notice anything different? Anything different about me? Yeah, I straightened my hair. Well, my sister straightened my hair. This is the first time I've ever straightened my hair, girls and guys. Like literally, like you guys can see, isn't it so pretty? This is the first time I've ever straightened my hair. How are we feeling about it? Like, how are we feeling about it? Truly, like I'm shooketh. Truly, like honestly, I didn't expect my hair to be this long. But yeah, you guys, I might show some pictures. Like, how are we feeling? Isn't she pretty? I know I need to like trim my ends, so nobody talk about that. Yeah, no one talk about me trim my ends, okay? Okay, so that's that. So today, you guys saw in the video, we're going to be talking about Winx Club again, the reboot, and my thoughts, and pretty much I'm going to be comparing the old transformations with the new transformations. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing today. I made some notes on my phone. They're pretty long, so I'm going to get through this because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, y'all? And yeah, so I'm gonna get straight into this. By the way, thank you all for all the birthday wishes and thank yous. Like, I really appreciate all the different birthday wishes that I got. Like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So let's get into this. So if you guys are not new here, what's up, my dazzling diamonds? But if you are new here, hi, I'm Daya. If you want to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see more of this melanin, because why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Okay? Okay. If you guys also want to know a similar series I did on my channel where I compared the different transformations of the Winx Club. So I have made this kind of video before. If you want to, it's on my channel in a playlist. I think it's the Winx Transformation Similarity Series is what I called it. The Similarity Series on my channel for Winx Transformations. Where I went through each individual Winx and talked about how similar all their transformations are, and some things that I found were similar or the same in each of their transformations. Minus Butterflicks, yeah, minus Butterflicks. But other than that, I think most of them I just kind of, went through. So if you want to watch that, just go down into my description or go on my channel and search for the Winx Transformation Similarity Series. Okay, all right. So next, let's get into this. By the way, they released a new Winx Club group picture, and I'm kind of here for it a little bit. I saw it, I think on the Winx Club Instagram, that picture. I don't know, I kind of like it, but I also am kind of scared. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. I like it, but I'm also kind of scared. And yeah, that's what it boils down to. I'm just a little bit scared. I don't know why, but yeah, anyways, let's get straight into this. So once you get past like the 3D, I feel like we can start to like have a bit of a conversation about all the different transformations. Like, I feel like it's kind of still a lot, So anyways, cute. I'm trying to like go ahead. Gosh, I have a lot of hair, you guys can see. I thought my hair would be a little longer, but I mean, it's a lot longer than I guess anticipated, but I was hoping it would be longer, but I like it personally. Yeah, because my sister strained it from my birthday. So tell me if you guys like it in the comments down below. Yeah, because y'all know I'm a natural girly, so I don't usually do this very often, but I just wanted a bit of a change. Let's get into this. So I have a couple things, like, before I get into like each of their individual looks and how I feel compared to the Winx transformation original transformation. So these are just, I'm going to be talking mainly about their transformation looks and how that compares to the original Winx transformation and all their fairy forms and things of that nature. So I'm only going to be focusing mainly on that, since all we got was mainly the transformation, you know, leaking or reveal, I guess, at this point. I haven't really watched anything about the show. I've seen some comments about people saying it's really good. They've watched some leakage of some of the show, and they said it's a really good plot and storyline. So I'm excited for that, because, you know, you never know. Like, I honestly, people are saying it's a good plot. Anything's better than season 8, so I'll take it. Okay. But anyways, let's get straight into this. So I have a couple things that I get into before I start talking about their individual transformations. So the first thing is that the song kind of gives intro, not transformation. I don't know if you guys get this too, but like, I kind of feel like the song really gives like a Winx intro, something that you would listen to and hear on maybe as a Winx intro, like for like the opening of the show. I feel like it's not like a bad song. I just feel like the song really is more of like something that you would basically hear as an opening for Winx. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. However, I'm not going to criticize the song too much, because I feel like I've only listened to clips, like snippets. I didn't listen to a lot of it. But I've heard like the pre-chorus a little bit, and then I heard the chorus, and I feel like the pre-chorus doesn't match the, and like the chorus kind of comes out of nowhere, I feel like. But anyways, nonetheless, like, it doesn't give transformation. I'm gonna be honest. The song doesn't give transformation. And I'm not going to say anything else, because the song is not bad. And I think since the singer who sung it is 13, I don't want to go too hard. You know, she's only 13, so let's not go too hard on her, y'all. She did great. Okay. The next is the 3D design. I actually find surprisingly pretty for some of the girls anyway. Overall, like, I kind of like the design, and I thought I wouldn't. Like, it kind of, they look like Winx, but they don't at the same time. If you get it, you get it. You know what I mean. Like, they made Musa look a little babyish, which we're going to get into. Someone said on one of my videos that they made these transformations with the whole group in mind, as like a group transformation. And I don't know if that's true or not, but like, I kind of see it. So like, cause like, I feel like a lot of these transformations for the reboot don't really give transformation. Not just the song, but like, they just kind of give like things are happening on screen a little bit. Even though I may like a lot of them for certain aspects, the transformations in themselves kind of give like things are just happening on the screen, not like they're transforming. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but like, kind of like, I feel like Dreamix and Onirix, like, I kind of feel like things were just happening on screen, they weren't really transforming. You guys know what I mean. And so like, I feel like that's where things kind of go downhill. Like, we're supposed to be getting to know the Winx and also their individual personalities and things of that nature, and I don't get that. Like with this, like, we don't get that. And that's kind of the problem. Like, the first season and the first couple of seasons, we got to see them individually mostly and see how they flourish individually and how their personalities match their powers and things of that nature. But I feel like in this, like, you know, reboot, like, their transformations don't really match how their personalities should be unless they're changing their personalities. Like, I'll get into this more when I start talking about individual of the transformations. But like, if you guys know what I mean. Like, I feel like it is kind of giving group transformation, because they all come out of these like orb circle things, except for Flora. Like, they all come out of these, like, you know, bubble circle thing, whatever's, I don't know. So like I don't know what's happening. But like you guys, if you get it. The leotards, those little outfits that they have before they start transforming, I don't know how to feel about them. Like they're kind of ugly. They're kind of ugly. I don't know if anybody else thinks them. Like they didn't have those in like the original. Like I kind of liked how they just kind of like sparkled like a little bit, and you know it was like implied that they were kind of like naked, but not like showing anything. This, it shows like they're wearing these ugly ass kind of almost childish leotard looking. I don't like it. If you guys like it, let me know. But let's move into the next. So I think the giggles, the ad-libs, and all that, you know, weird noises and the stuff in the background is just, it's distracting. It's distracting. Yeah, tell me if you guys also agree with me on that. I don't know. Like, I just think it's distracting. All the little giggles and things in between. It's not bad, but like I feel like all of them, it's don't need to be doing that. It's just a little weird. And I wish the fairy looks were more glittery and sparkly. Like in the original, like we got to see them all like be more sparkly and glittery, because you know that's what fairies are supposed to be like. And like, you know, cartoons and things, like we most of us imagine fairies as like sparkly and shit, and that's how it was in the original, because they have magic. You know what I mean? Duh, bitch, and magic is usually sparkly and shit. So it's like I feel like with this, like I kind of feel like they don't really have magic. Like I'll get into this a little bit more, but I feel like they have more powers than magic. Kind of like, you know, with the Winx adaptation where all of them had like an element and shit. Like I kind of feel like this show, they just kind of have like, girls who have powers. It's not giving fairies. Like, you know, even when watching their transformations, they all have like, you know, their powers shining. Like you don't see anything like, you know, sparkly or like that like screams magical and sparkly and glittery. Like you just see things happening on screen, and that is what I kind of miss. Like I wish their fairy looks, even at the end when they finish transforming, it's no sparkles, no anything. It's just the outfit, you know? Now maybe when, I don't know, maybe in the show they'll have it, but I just feel like they need to like, you know, add more sparkles and shit. And the last thing is that I heard they were using AI, and I don't support that. I saw a lot of comments of people saying, I didn't know that. Like, I should have realized that. But, like, I heard they were using AI. I don't know for sure. But if they are, yeah, I don't support AI. So I just want to put that out there. I don't know if they are or not. It kind of, now that I think about it, when someone said, when I saw those comments, I was like, you know what? I see it. I see what you mean. But I'm really hoping that the finalized looks aren't like that. Because we don't know for the show. Maybe some of you may have watched already. I don't know if you watch a leakage, but I feel like we haven't seen the finalized version yet, like official. So I don't know. But if they are using AI, yeah, not cute. Now, let's get into the parts y'all been looking for, me relating the transformations to the OGs and how I feel about the new transformation looks and things. So let's start with Stella. Because I just have her first on my list. So let's start. We're going to go into good and bad, and then we're going to end with how I feel about their fairy looks. So for Stella, I like the idea of her waking up in the sun. Like, I love that. That was a cute idea. I think it's pretty, and honestly, it matches her personality as Stella. You know, it's so Stella. I think some parts of her transformation are true to her, like, you know, her like little movement mannerisms, I feel like are still kind of Stella-ish. So I'll give it that. I think the moon and stars reference is great. I love that because we all know she was neglected of her moon and star powers. Technically, from what I read and what I remember watching the show as a kid, like she's supposed to be the fairy of the sun, the moon, and stars, but really the sun and moon. And they don't really ever talk about her moon power, like ever, like or go into it that much. Like in the earlier seasons, they touch on it briefly, but they don't really go into it. We see it a little bit, like during some of her transformations, like in Believix and things, but they don't ever touch on her powers. Like after Believix, we don't really see none of her moon powers anymore. I heard they touch on it a little bit, maybe, I think in, was it World of Winx? I don't know. But yeah, we don't ever see it. We don't see it. So I love that reference of her, you know, transforming in the moons in the background. I didn't say this during my transformation because I was gonna make this video, so I didn't say this during my other video. But like, I love that reference. I love it. As you guys know, if you guys watch my older videos, I always scream from the rooftops that she's the fairy of the sun and moon.
Stella, fairy of the shining sun
and moon. People forget that. Every time they said, "Oh my gosh, she's the fairy of the shining sun." Y'all know I hate that shining sun shit. But so I always, you guys know, if you don't watch my videos, I've always screamed the rooftops like she's the fairy of the sun and moon, bitch. Anyways, next and the last thing I have is I love her iconic bangs. Like, I love how they kept her bangs and her hair and her hairband. That iconic duo is everything. That duo, the bangs and hairband for her, y'all know I love it. It's so Stella. I think it's cute. Now, let's get into the bad. I think it's too short. Hers is way too short compared to the rest. It feels kind of stiff, and her movements feel kind of stiff at times. Like, it just kind of feels like things just go from one thing to one thing to the next, and I don't like that. And it's very odd considering she's a favorite of the show, you know? Especially as one of the princesses. Y'all know the fandom loves talking about, you know, the fairy princess girls versus the non-princess. Like, they like split the girls down because there's 3 princess girls in the Winx, and then there's 3 non-princesses. Like, y'all know they love thinking that, you know, the favoritism, even though that's kind of crazy at times. But anyways, nonetheless, like, you would think that she's, you know, she would have more screen time, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Kind of wish that they switched her fairy form and civilian hair. Like, those 2 pigtails are ugly. Period. They're ugly. That's all I want to say. They're ugly. Ugly. Her fairy form was everything. Like, if she looked like that during her civilian form, I wouldn't have been that mad. Now, it's still a little awkward, but like, it looks better than how she did before, like, you know, during the prototype. And I feel like that's it. Like, I don't know. With her, I thought that's kind of it. Like, I just really wish they switched those 2 things. I wish they had her 2 pigtails. You know, ooh. Like, I kind of wish they really kept her 2 pigtails. I really do. Next is the ending pose. It seems kind of awkward. It's still kind of Stella, but I feel like the pose is kind of weird. Very weird to me. I don't know. I kind of feel like it didn't go with the transformation either. But that's just me. That's just me. Now let's move on to the outfit. I think it's cute for the most part. Like I said, I love her fairy form outfit. Just as cute as her original outfit. I think they're both really cute. I think the boots and the skirt are really cute. I'm living. The wings are too much in my opinion for her. I don't know. I kind of don't like the wings that much. I think her OG wings are better. And I like her outfit for the reboot low-key a little better, if I'm going to be honest. Just a little bit better. And overall, I think her transformation is great. Like, I think her personality is still there in the transformation, but that's just mostly it. Like, it's short and, like, you know, kind of awkward at times because you expect more from, you know, Stella. As we all know who she is. Like, if you watch the original, you expect more. But that's just me. Now let's move into Tecna. Tecna. Now, for Tecna, I have the good. I think I love mostly everything about her transformation. I love everything about it, pretty much. Nothing bad to say that much for the most part. I love that she has wings. You know, they gave her nubs in the original. They gave her nubs. Some of you may have liked them, but I didn't. Okay? I do understand the point of her being, like, you know, futuristic and, you know, technological thing. I get it. I get it. I just didn't like it. I think the little details in her transformation look is everything. Like the little tech devices she has in her hair, and the little contact thing going, like a little eye scanner. Like my phone, I can open up my phone with just looking at my eyes and still. So I think that's so cool. Very, very modern technology kind of thing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I don't have nothing to say. Like, I love the little details like that in her transformation. I think this is just as good as her OG one, in my opinion. I do think the OG fit, though, is better. The only bad thing, this is the only bad thing, I think her OG fit is better. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like the new fit is just giving very much, I'm going to Planet Fitness, or a jog in the morning, or like Pilates, or like a yoga class. You know what I mean? That's what it's giving. It's giving, I'm going to Planet Fitness. And I feel like I hated her outfit in the original, but then now that I'm older and I grew up, you know, I realized how futuristic her kind of outfit is, and I appreciate that she kind of made her own outfit in a way. It kind of looks like she made her outfit. I still hate the little cone head. No, still ugly, but like I think her outfit is better designed than this one. It's just with just the top and the pants. So yeah, the fit was everything to me in the original, minus the cone head. So that's all I wanted to say about hers. Now, for Flora. I love the beginning of her transformation. I love the flower and the wind blowing through her hair. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was giving very much Believe It's 3D when she was sitting on that flower and she got her wings and transformation. That's what it was giving. I liked it. I liked it. It was a cute touch. It started off strong, and then the transformation got weirder as it went along. But we're gonna get into that. I also love that in the ending pose, she has wings, and we see her get wings. Love that. Love that. And they show the wings in her transformation pose, unlike the OG. I never noticed that in the original, that they never showed her wings. I never noticed that, because I always assumed her wings were hiding behind her hair. And, you know, those, like I said, the first transformations were so fast and flashy, so I never paid that much attention like that. But, like, you guys noticed that, and I was like, you're right. They do never show her wings. And I do like how in this one they do. Now, the bad is, I think that her transformation, it seems a bit much for her character and personality. Like, all the splits and flips and shit is too much. I really don't like how they have her spinning on the vines like it's a stripper pole. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It doesn't match her personality of her doing all these splits and flips and shaking on, and you know, high kicks up in the air, and like, it's like, girl, like, that's not really Flora's personality to me. Like, she was very shyish, and then after doing all those flips and shit, they had the audacity to make her look all innocent, like how she comes close to the screen and looks all like like as if you weren't just spinning on that vine. Like it's a stripper pole, girl. But yeah, anyways, nonetheless, let's move on. Before y'all drag me. Y'all gonna drag me in these comments. I don't care. Next is, I hate the fit. I'm gonna be honest. I hate the fit. That's it. I hate the fit. I think the prototype outfit that they had for her was much better. I think the braid also isn't doing much to help her. I like the idea. I just don't like how it looks. Sorry. That's just for me. Maybe I think the braid was a little longer. I don't know. I just don't like it. I do think the short heel banana boot that she wears are cute as fuck though. Cute as fuck. Next. Musa is next. Musa. So good is that I love most things about her transformation. The headphones, like I said, it's the little details for me. For Musa, I think overall, all around, her transformation is probably the best. And I mean just simply the transformation. Like I think the little headphones, the little rocking out at the beginning, I'm kind of here for it. Very Musa. I think the playing with the music note at the beginning when she's like strumming the music notes like it's a guitar, cute. I love it. The little short puffs, even though I never liked them in the original, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think it's a cute nod to the original. I also the disco dancing, the MJ moonwalk and disco dancing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Very Musa and very, 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 first transformation. A nod. I'm here for it. Love the MJ reference of the moonwalk. I'm here for it. She's always dancing in transformations, so I'm not mad. It's very Musa. I like how she jumps on all the different music notes and she does a little Winx symbol. Love it. Love it. Now let's move into the back. The baby face, the babyish face, I don't like it. And I'm not talking about like baby face. I'm talking about like how her face is literally giving child. Is she not supposed to be a university student? Even if she's a high school student or whatever they're trying to make her be, it's giving very much child in elementary. Like it's very babyish. I don't like that. I don't like it. I think when she gets her the little two braids in the back, hate it. I hated it in the group picture that I talked about months ago. When I saw her have the little braids, I hated it then. I hate it now. I also don't like how the headphones are not a part of her fairy form. Kind of mad about it. But I mean, it seems like a crime. I feel like it's a crime not to have it be part of fairy form. But hey, that's just me. Maybe it will be. But like, I just don't like how it's not a part of her transformation ending pose and things. I don't see it. So I'm kind of mad about it because I liked it at the beginning. Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like the headphones were so cute. But anyways, nonetheless. And lastly, I think her look is mainly the most problem. Her look is the most problem with her. Like, she gives Musa, her transformation is great, but the look of her design is the problem. From the baby face to the little braids in the back, and to her looking like very Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug. That's what she's giving, very Marinette. However, that's weird to say, and I hate saying that considering that Musa came before Marinette. So Marinette's giving Musa. However, you guys know what the fuck I mean. You know what the fuck I mean. Anyways, nonetheless, I think the fit is cute. Minus everything else, the fit is cute. The boots, 8. I love them. That's that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Next is Bloom. I'm gonna get dragged, and I don't care. So next is Bloom. I love the fire heart. The fire heart, yes. At the start, we love it. I love the references to Daphne. I've heard some people comment that, her transformation had references, and I looked them up and I was like, oh my god, yes. I see it now. Like, I love that. I love the fact that they didn't show the dragon in the first transformation. For spoilers for people who don't know about Winx, but I'm sure we all do. But anyways, I love that they didn't show the dragon because she doesn't know that she's the fairy of the whole dragon flame. I'm guessing she doesn't know. I don't know. So I love that, that they focus mainly on just her firepower and things of that nature. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I do think her transformation though kind of gives Astro Boy. I don't know why. She just kind of gives Astro Boy every time I see her transformation when she's flying through the air like this with her stuff. Like, if you guys, I know I'm not old, let's be clear, okay, because Astro Boy is a very old show. Like, I used to love watching it on TV. It's way before my time. I think the show was like, 1920s and 40s. It's very old. Like Tom and Jerry and shit old and things. Like so you guys know I love me some Tom and Jerry. But like, anyways, I feel like it kind of just gives Astro Boy. I don't know why. It just does, and I think that's a kind of a good thing since I love Astro Boy. So yeah. Now the bag. As much as I love the high pony, I think her hair looks a little stiff. Like before she gets her high pony in the transformation, the hair was getting very stiff. Like I said, some of the parts of these transformations are very stiff, and I think that's kind of the downside of 3D, is that it can look stiff and weird and awkward at times if it's not, you know, rigged and moved correctly. Now, that was the only bad thing I had to say mostly. I think her fit is cute. It's okay. I don't have a problem with it. I hate her boots. I saw them a little bit from the back, and I'm like, oh, from the back I kind of like it, but from the front I think they're ugly. I kind of hate them. Like I said, the high pony's cute, and her wings look amazing. That's all. That's all. Now let's get into my girl, Layla, or Aisha, but we're gonna call her Layla because that's my girl, and that's how I knew her. Okay, okay. And I know she's the in the original Italian. I know she's Aisha, but Layla's just better than me. Okay, Layla's better. Okay, okay. Anyway, now for the good. You already know. Love the Little Mermaid reference. It ate. Period. I've seen some comments, people hating. I saw this one guy's video where he was just. Oh, let me not. I don't know. He might watch my video. Hi. But like I've seen some people, you know, talking and hating and being like, I hate that they did that little aerial hair flip. I love it. I love it. Get over it. The live action mermaid black. She's black, and I love the movie. Mwah. I'm sorry, but it ate. It ate. The hair flip ate, and that's just on period. Okay, that's just on period. I think her transformation is very much so great. I love the sportsy vibe. Her riding that wave, her riding it, so Layla. So Layla. If you watch the show, you know it's so Layla. She's very sportsy and tomboyish. She's very feminine tomboy. That's the kind of way to put it. You know, she wears very cutesy, girly clothes, but like, you know, don't get it twisted, bitch. She will still nuck if you buck if you need. I always loved it. She'll fight you in her mini skirt and heels. Don't get it twisted. I love it. I love it. And I love the way her hair changes. Like, I like the braids, and then it turns into like twists. Is what it looks like. I don't know what they are. I think they're twists, but like I just like the way her hair changes from, you know, in the transformation. I love it. You guys know I love seeing protective hairstyles in these shows, and I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I do think it looks better. It could look better. The braids look better than the twist. In her civilian form, she looks better with the hair, a little better. But like I do like that, like, you know, because when I saw a close up of it and the transformation, at times I was like, it's kind of, and that's, I heard some people say that they use AI for the hair. So, oh, maybe that's why. But I don't know. I appreciate the effort, though. I appreciate the effort of trying to do that. So yeah, as much as I miss her natural hair, y'all know I'm a natural girly. Y'all know I love, love, love my natural hair. As much as I miss her natural hair, I love that they still kept protective hairstyles. You know, they didn't give her straight hair and, you know, try and, you know, assimilate her to the white gaze. I love that. Of course, getting into that, I love the melanin. You know, I'm a melanated bitch. You know, I love they have her melanin. I can't believe that I have to even say that though. Like, in 2025, that I'm grateful that they kept her melanin. Like, imagine, like, just because they lighten her skin. Like, that's crazy, right? The fact that I'm saying that. Does anybody else think that's crazy? The fact that I have to praise them for giving her back her original skin color is crazy. But let's move on. I think, and lastly, I will say that her transformation before it felt like they never really cared about her and Tecna. when it came to like their transformations and things. So I have to say that hers and Tecna's were like by far one of the best. So it's crazy because I was expecting to hate her transformation. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting to hate my girl's transformation because they always give her and Tecna the short end of the stick. Okay, they do. So I was expecting to be mad. Okay, y'all know me. And if you know me, I'm a very hard to protect Black women and loving Layla. Like, you know, I made a video about, you know, Layla's misfortunes. If you want to watch that, go on my channel for Black History Month a couple years ago. Like, you know, I support my girl, period, hands down. I love her. I love her. And I love everything she stands for. And I feel like I have to, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I like how they gave her and Tecna more love in this compared to the original. Like, the fact that I'm saying they all should be getting equal amount of love, but the fact is that, you know, certain people, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
I feel like they give certain people more love. But in here, I feel like they actually care a little bit about Tecna. They care. And I love it. Now for the bad, I hate the ending pose. Sorry. I love her original ending pose and the 8 period. I will say hate it. I hate it. I want more Morphics. That's the main thing. I want more Morphics. Where the fuck is her Morphics? Like, we got a whole bunch of blue greens and blues, but like, she looks amazing. Y'all know green looks amazing on melanin. Y'all know I look amazing in green. Like, green looks amazing. Like, y'all, have you not seen her harmonics look? Have you not seen Layla's harmonics look? Stop playing with her. Have you not seen her Enchantix green outfit? Stop playing with her. Have you not seen her in her first transformation with her green outfit? Stop playing with her. Give her the damn green. But yeah, anyways, that was my next point anyway. So after that, and if you guys know, green is my favorite color too, which is ironic. Like, aquamarine and green is my favorite color. That's neither here nor there. Fun fact. And next is, as much as I love the water and like wave references, because they're I guess they're sticking with this fairy of waves shit, when her power is more than water. Like, this is like not really a bad thing, but like, I just feel like her power is more than water. And I feel like the show and the fans forget that. Well, some of the fans, most fans don't. I think some of the fans don't care. But like, I feel like the show forgets that. Her power is more than water. And I get that it's complicated to figure out how to transform a little bit. And maybe to like, you know, use it. But like, that's where you be creative. Like how you guys did, you know, with her riding the wave and doing the hair flip and things, you know, get creative. We want her Morphix power, period. I'm sorry. That's what made her unique. Apart from her just being black. Like, that Morphix power was so interesting. Like, her power is just more than water. It's mainly what I'm saying. Just like Stella's is more than sun, and she also had moon powers. Like, Bloom's is more than just fire. She's the fairy of the dragon flame, not just fire. You know what I mean? Like, they all have a deeper kind of meaning. Flora's not just a fairy of flowers and shit. She's a fairy of nature. You know? Like, it's like they all have deeper meaning to their powers and magic. Anyways, that's just all I wanted to say. I think her new outfit is okay. I don't mind it. I think it's okay. Like I said, the blues really throw me off. It's fine, but it has a lot going on. I think the boots are cute as fuck. Like, I'm sorry? The boots are cute as fuck. Okay, girl? I think her OG fit is better. Her OG fit is better. I'm gonna say it. Like I said, the green outfit is undefeated. Her, Aisha, let me get comfortable. Aisha in green, Layla in green, honey, is the moment. Okay? Layla in green is the moment. Say it with me. Layla in green is the moment. That is all. Now, I'm going to end by saying this. Overall, I think most of the transformations are fine and great. I'm just going to say this. I think that a lot of them are still just missing the essence of the show and the essence of the Winx, of some of the Winx's personalities. Like Flora. She shouldn't be doing all that in her transformation. I'm sorry. That's not Flora. Like, I just like the overall, I think it's great, but it's just a lot of the transformations are missing the essence of the Winx that we know. Now, I don't know if they're going to change their characters and personalities. I don't know. If that's the case, if Flora's more outgoing, fine. But, like, you know, I just wish, you know, if they're going to reboot this, I'm sure she's still going to be the same, mostly, right? Whatever. Moving on, I think that the sparkles and magic is what made Winx what it is. They're fairies, for God's sake. They're fairies. They're magical, non-existent. You know, it's supposed to feel magical and fantasy. Like this new reboot. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it's as much as I like some elements, just because I'm nostalgic. And I'm trying to find good things about it. Like, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, it's kind of just giving, hey, we're some girls that have powers. We're just some girls who have powers. Like, we're not like girls who have magic and, you know, girly things. And we're not like, you know, it's not giving that. It's just, we're just some girls who happen to have powers. That's what their transformations is giving. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. However, I just want to say that I can't wait for the show to be released to see what's tea. Like I said, people said that they watched it and that the storyline is really good. So I'm excited. Outside of all these things, let's see what's tea, girl. Let's see what Rainbow's giving us. I'm excited on that part. So on that note, let's just wait. And these are my thoughts as of right now. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you all again for my birthday wishes. Thank you. That's pretty much it. Tell me what you guys thought about this in the comments down below. If you guys did, if you want to, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see more of this melanin, because why the fuck wouldn't you want to do that? Exactly. So I'm going to have my mom curl my hair. Don't mind me. Because my sister curled it, but the curls fell. So my mom's gonna try and tighten it up and see if I get some curls. But yeah, girl, because your girl has a little bit of hang time, honey. She has a little bit of hang time, honey. Anyways, I'm gonna go. If you guys want to, comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this show. Tell me if you guys loved it. Tell me if you guys love these transformations. And I'll see you guys in my next video, alright? Always remember to thrive and shine bright like a diamond. Alright? Bye-bye!